Well, hello. I'm back. I'm ready.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Alice.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it.
I...
You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No. You lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
After you, Dr. Herman. I want to get
This
clean, doc.
folder is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the
I don't worry about
ones
the
who are
flashing.
particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Okay, yeah, no, it's totally fine. From DLSS, I don't need DLSS on anyway. I think it was on by default. I didn't bother.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get...
Felt groggy.
Maybe having DLSS on.
Felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped into me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone
It's good to
else.
reboot the game,
Someone
but
I was watching on television.
it's whatever.
I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
With a walk and fresh air? Yes.
This corner is
Yes.
for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Here's the right door. Oh, we can get out of here at the Bon Ellen.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves
I'm above
around
you, Doc.
your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your
Say that to my...
delusion
Never
is a
mind. I don't have it anymore.
manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
The sundial?
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in
He doesn't know there's a second game, a DLC to a very popular game, and then also a standalone expansion for this game. He doesn't even know, dude.
logically?
Babyface?
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming.
Didn't some guy say
I
brewing?
don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Alright, we don't read now.
What I'm
We're
telling
junked.
you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural.
Mars Armors, get out of the way, Doc.
It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
I'm in my own way, Doc.
Scary, scary, scary.
I'm better than you. I'm not doing it, dude.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no
Wake is
key.
confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
La 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 la
Elbow strike.
la la
Oh, yeah.
la 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 la.
Get him.
now,
Nice pen.
you might have noticed typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Nice, homie.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Power again. He's checking on it now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch.
Something's
The storm's
wrong.
bound to make you-know-who
I'm not
jumpy.
myself.
You know how they get.
It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
I'm already in my room, bro. Chill.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not
Sinclair
so weak
looked bad.
now,
That wasn't
are
a love
we?
tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had
Yeah, I
to go to
mean-
Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping
They're just doing their job.
It's my storm. I'm taking it. Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
I do want to get to Harmon's lab. Harmon's office.
He's probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense
Oh.
of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Seriously! Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Barry? Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh, the blob. I understand, did you? Get your single log out of here. Want the bears, bro? I don't know which one from here. Which the bears? No? I have a flare. What if I didn't have the flare? What if I wasted it? Do it, homie. I need to get in here. I can just go past you. Come on, man. It might hurt me, but whatever. Who cares? It actually almost killed me. Maybe I should have cared. Wait. Okay. Get more ammo. Rude. You took my camera, Barry. Bro. Thank you.
Ow! I'm here! Hey, come on! We gotta get going! I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Take this, Al. My dog needs to go out. Give me 1 second. My bad, I'm back. The dog has to go outside. He has to go outside, bro. Ow, bro. Suspended. Chill, homie. You dusted fool. Some of us have to go through a ghost maze, though, brother.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here! Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
That's all. Well, what's wrong with it, so? Not my manuscript. Anything but my manuscript. Revolver hammer. Casually out here. Seriously, icing. Bro, you stay over here. Don't go the way I'm going. For me only.
The channel. We'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning. You get 3 pills in the evening. You seem like a bad.
Fuck off. Put on my balls, boys. The brute. I wanted to be a self-insert, didn't you, Alan? I'm out of flares, aren't I? Yeah. What do you got in here for me? A shoot gun? Would they be shooting? I hit the dodge button, bro. Not my fault. We're already in cinematic event. Y'all can chill for a second. Dusted. Give me the strappers. Give me to the freaking car, bro. Get a bit of my food. I may have threw a snack on when I get my dog. Take my dog out. I won't say what it is though. I don't want to get made fun of. Well, what? Revolver ammo? I ain't getting past that, so don't worry about it. Barry. Where's the car, Bear? Bear came out of nowhere?
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Back it up, fools. It's too good. You shot me, nerd? Put that down. Oh, shot me. Oh, thanks. I know you had it open.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
We ain't done the episode yet, boy.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I'm okay.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I see him.
Hit some bushes, didn't
Maybe.
get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Well, I'm faster.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Have some faith in your boy, Alan. Oh no, you took over the tree. Snap on him. Bro, I ain't got crap. Chill. I'm pogging this right now. Oh, you're toast. Maybe not. I forgot my manuscript, man. No dolls tonight. Okay, that's fine. Send me a picture of this thing doing glockenspiel. Well, that means we need to go till the episode ends. At least. Oh, ow! My coffee. You wouldn't. What'd I say? Just grab the coffee there, brother. We move. Not like this. I'm safe. Iframes. Not you too. You can't reach me.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
God gamers. My eel?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
The mind is the most powerful weapon there, Alan. You should know. I can kite like the best of them, kite like the worst of them. Don't you dare. You missed. Bro. I mean, still not, bro. Don't push me. Where are you even for? Random Jenny in the middle of the woods. Where'd you come from? Couple of them, huh? Nerds.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Heavy flashlight, don't mind if I do. Hold for done for 9.5 minutes. There you go. Coffee and some batteries.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
We'll probably try to beat this game tomorrow, if I would imagine. Depends on what time I go live. I was getting late today, so. I wanted to do some Isaac tonight, but we didn't go live till like 9:30. So.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Chill, bro. I thought they were pages, to be honest. Over there. Wow. Chill. Have fun. What a bounce. Far. Grab the page there, Alan.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
I'm doing a pretty good job just running, though. Be told. Let's fall. Or don't fall, see if I care. Okay, it fell. And I think it died. Ooh. Mr. Wake! Mr. Wake! I mean, you don't want this. We didn't get you in time. It's fine. Your thrown weapons suck, punk. I don't need to shoot, so I'm not gonna shoot. Later, boys.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
You're more radio man.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Oh, he died. There's a hooch though.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
I'm going in the basement, huh?
The front door was locked.
Don't push me.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting it. After all, I'd made it this far.
Killer drift there, Alan.
Barry was Barry.
We can just leave though. Hell, we have to do a quick turn. He was eating my turn, bro. You want me to like it? I can do that. Danny's been back at the car the entire time. Rah! That's spooky, dude. But I can make it. No!
You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again.
So dang lucky.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark
Move it, D-bag. I need a car to get there fast.
He was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all,
Coffee?
I'd made it this
I would
far
never.
myself. But Barry was Barry.
I don't want to be on this too late because I want to get off like around 2 o'clock again. So we may do some. We're either gonna do Warframe or Counter-Strike. I don't know. My cross save went through, so I finally got cross save. How I should say it. I wanted to do like Halo Firefight all week long. I wouldn't mind it. The flashbang.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Horny little freaks.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Rude.
Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped!
I understand.
Ow! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn tournament is firing!
Stop throwing your trash at me, bro. Dude, just grab the lantern. He's done it. Combat shotgun? Chill, bro. Not throwing trash. Never mind, just a pump shotgun.
Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Thank you.
Back in the game, yes!
Blow the horn, baby.
That was awesome! Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
So true.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Climb me.
Hey, I think Alan Wake
Alan.
say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
Thank you.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
And batter that ram, baby.
Oh, good going, Al!
In New York. Okay. Well, I actually got you. On the scan alert. You destroyed the staircase. You can always do ready or not as well. Maybe beat the stinking the mail the post office at some point. I'll see what I'm feeling after Doles. Flashbangs are gone? I threw them all. He died.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on.
Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a
The
reality
door
show
was
going,
barred from the other
release a new
side.
single.
I'd have to find another way. Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Kick. Open the side of the door for Barry.
Be careful, Al!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances.
It's all because of that Mr. Wake.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Let the tunes roll. Usually I gotta kickstart it, but okay.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
They did have the goods. Yeah, calm down.
Got to be kidding me.
Thanks for the facts. You blasted fool. Only got like a riot shotgun with this heavy duty light torch. I'm coming, Barry. Nope. Oh, I can just open you. And shoot you. Or not. Other keys, of course.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
You got a bear.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
Was it?
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
Valhalla.
It's a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Barry. You went the right door this time? Alright, that's fine.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Okay, Andersons.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box. You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Right under the fridge door, dude.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about Alice. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
I'm gonna give him a head pat. Into the epi? Nope. Get the epi going. But if it's like, you know, we don't get the game until like 1:30, I'm just doing like an hour of Halo, man. How different? Maybe? No. We're in a dream. Move over, buddy.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Korsplank.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
No.
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
A typewriter.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Puppies?
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Let stinking Zane take the wheel, baby. And Lord, he can't drive.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Okay, we'll do more of this tomorrow.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Thanks, Jonah Hill.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Best cupcakes in Pacific Northern.
All the manuscript pages were gone.
You can have them. Last marker. I'm back in a minute. Do some dishes and we'll be good to go.